Hollywood Reporter says with 3 weeks left to go, James Gunn and Superman is tracking to open in the $135 million range at the domestic box office. If that forecast is right, Superman would land high up on the list of DC openings, although it would lag well behind the 166 for 2016's Batman vs. Superman, not adjusted for inflation. At the same time, it would come in safely ahead of the last solo Superman movie, which was Man of Steel at 116. The 135 million stat is from leading tracker service National Research Group. According to sources with access to the data, NRG always provides a range in addition to a solo number. In this case, the range for Superman's domestic opening is 125 to 145. Tracking is hardly a science, and projections have been notably off in number of instances from all services. All services. Now, like Deadline is reporting, which is right down here, the 90 to 125, that 90 to 125 is what DC Studios and Warner's is leaning towards. Now, why are they doing that? Why are they leaning that way? Why do they lean lower? They do it for a couple of reasons. One of the big reasons is they're investors and they're stockholders and things like that. They don't want to over judge a film. They don't want to sit there and over track a film and piss off their investors and such. That's one of the reasons. Two, they're going to keep their expectations kind of in check. They know what movie they have. They are fully confident in this movie. They're very confident in this movie. That's why they're showing it on the 8th. That's why they are doing all the different things that they're doing, showing 30 minutes of it to all these places that they're traveling around at, doing all these different promotions and like all this stuff they're doing. They have all the confidence in this movie, more confidence than I think any studio has had in a movie in a long, long, long time. They have confidence in this film. So them sitting back and saying, you know what, this movie can make 90 to 125. That's not them saying we don't have confidence. That's not them saying this movie's not going to do well. No, they're sitting back, and they're saying themselves, because studios have their own tracking systems. They have their own people who sit there and track films. They also utilize different companies. There are many companies out there and systems who will sit out there and services who will sit out there and track these things. Okay. It's not a perfect science. There's many different things that you take a look at with this kind of stuff.